Hi, Accelerated Algebra 2, Mr. Stirrup here. We're going to run through these notes that you should have available. So let's just get to the second page. It says the bill for landscaping of the new coffee shop includes the cost of the plants, the cost of the labor. 3 landscapers worked 5 hours each and earned the same hourly wage. The cost of the plants is $524. Total bill was $816.50. How much did each person make per hour? So basically, you have 5x plus 5x plus 5x. Those are the 3 landscapers. Okay, we'll be able to combine like terms in a minute. We know that the plants cost $524, and the total bill is $816.50. So let's combine like terms. So we get 15x plus 524 equals $816.50. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to use our calculator. So we're going to go 816.50. So 816.50 minus the 524. And so we get 292.50. So we get 15x equals that. So then I'm going to divide both sides by 15. And so each of the landscapers made $19. So x equals $19. Was that $19.50? $19.50. That's what each of the landscapers made per hour. Okay, our next one talks about, and if you have any questions on the last one, make sure you ask in class when you come back. This one says Kat. This person's name is Kat, drives to visit her older sister in college in Indiana, distance of 825 miles away. For the first 2 hours of the trip, she averages 50 miles per hour. So in 2 hours, she drives 50 miles, okay? And she can only average 50 miles an hour due to heavy traffic. How fast must she drive for the remaining part of the trip to arrive in 10 hours? So in 10 hours, in 10 more hours. So 10 more hours, we don't know how fast she's going to drive. That's what we're going to figure out. So she has 825 miles to drive. So remember, this first part was 100, because 2 times 50 is 100, equals 10x equals 825. Subtract 100 from both sides. So we get 725. Divide each side by 10. So she needs to go 72.5 miles per hour for the last 10 hours of the trip for an average speed to get her to her destination. Okay? Again, if you have any questions, let's go over them in class next time we see you. It says 2 types of tickets are sold for a school play, students and adults. So I'm going to call the students X, I'm going to call the adults Y. Student tickets cost $10, adult tickets cost $16, total of 212 tickets are sold, and the tickets total $23.42. Okay, so student tickets plus adult tickets, regardless of cost, we sold 212 of them. But then we realized we had $10 for each student ticket and $16 for each adult ticket, and they made $2,342. Okay, so this is a system of equations. So what we should do is let's think about getting rid of x. So I'm going to multiply this whole top one by negative 10 because I'd have a positive 10x and a negative 10x. Distribute that over the parentheses. So off to the side, this is going to give me negative 10x minus 10y minus 2120. And then I have this other equation, I'm just going to bring straight over. 10x plus 16y is equal to 2342. So if we add these both together, those cancel out. This leaves me 6y, and then 2342. So 2342 subtract 2120. That's going to give me 222. I think I did my math right. Then I'll divide each side by 6y. So y equals 222 divided by 6, and you can do that if you wanted to. Or we can go ahead and use the calculator. I'm going to choose to use the calculator so I don't make any errors. So I'm going to go 222 divided by, what did we say we're dividing by? 6? So that's 37. So y equals 37. So that means we sold 37 of those tickets. So x plus 37 equals 212. So y was the adult ticket, so we sold 37 adult tickets. And then if we go ahead and solve this, I'm going to go 212 minus 37. So it's going to be 5, comes to 0, 10. So that's 70, 175. So I sold 175 student tickets. And that's how we do it. Again, if you have any questions on this, please feel free to ask next time we have class. This next one, Todd, Reggie, and Nick. So Todd plus Reggie plus Nick agree to share the cost of an apartment, which is $1,850. But they tell us that Todd gets the master, so he will pay twice as much as Reggie. So Todd equals 2R, because whatever, twice what Reggie pays is what Todd's going to pay. Okay, and that's what we got from this here. Okay, and then it says Nick will pay $50 more than Reggie. So Reggie equals, Nick will pay $50 more than Reggie. Oh, I'm sorry. Nick pays $50 more than Reggie. 50 plus Reggie. Okay, we can go ahead and start solving this problem now, and we're going to start substituting a few things in. So I know that T is equal to 2R, so I'm going to put 2R in there. Okay, and then we know that Nick is 50 plus R, so I'm going to put 50 plus R in there. Don't forget this R, so plus R plus 50 plus R equals the $1,850. Okay, combine like terms, so 2R plus R, that's going to give me 4R, because remember that's 1R and 1R, plus 50 equals 1,850. So 4R is equal to 1,850, sorry about that, equals 1,800, because I subtract 50 from both sides. So it appears that Reggie's going to pay 1,800 divided by 4, so let's just go ahead and use the calculator, make sure we get the math right. 1,800 divided by 4. So it looks like $450. So Reggie pays $450 for rent. Okay, we can take that same and plug that R in there. So 2 times R, or 2 times 450 is 900. So Todd's going to pay 900. And then Nick is going to pay $50 more than Reggie. So Nick is 50 plus 450, so he's going to pay 500. I guess put the dollar sign in and make it all look pretty. So Reggie pays 450, Todd pays 900, Nick pays 500. And again, if you have questions on this, we will cover that next time we have class. And then it says, Leah is the president of her gardening club. She goes to buy snacks for her upcoming meetings. She adds the cost of all her snacks, which is $46.50. Once taxes added, she pays $49.94. What was the tax rate? Okay, so if she paid $46.50 and she's timesing it by a factor, because that's going to give me the tax, and the total is $49.94. So if I divide each side by 46.50, so 49.94, 49.94 divided by, what did we say it was? 46.50 comes out to 1.0739. So let's round it up to 1.074. So that's going to give me 1.074. So that just means the tax is in there. So she is going to pay, we're going to look here, we're going to actually move the decimal twice here. And so that becomes 107.4. So that means this indicates, because you're paying more, excuse me, she pays a 7.4% tax on her stuff. The last slide, there's something to ignore here. We're going to ignore this. This is just old stuff. We'll have a quiz on Schoology. that you should go on to at the end of all of the lessons for this week. But that will cover that portion of the lesson. Hope you all are well. Take care of one another. Bye-bye.